First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Baker now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Baker out of the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Smith has the INT. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
First play, Stroud's going to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans parlay the interception into points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. It was just job well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. Irving. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
36-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Now, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Once again, Irving. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Right back to Irving now. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Mayfield to throw for it. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Baker now off the play fake. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Extra cut to the right sideline. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. As a man, fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this one belongs to the Buccaneers. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yard. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All set up now for 1st and 10.
All right. Tony.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Speed left. Hey, King. Hey, uno. Bucky. Walk to the right. Hey, motion. Robin.
Shotgun now, first round. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Why, Tony? Ow, good. Nike Texas. Under. Look at hot.
On the gun, Stroud. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, in this league, you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is all-out effort to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, here's Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. Broke through the tackle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Irving here from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back sorry. We did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Mayfield now off the play action. Buying some time right. Now here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. That one's good to Godwin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Regular. 180. King. Run. Stop.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
180.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. Walk to the right. Walk to the right.
To the air, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have the 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Where's the hot? Why, Tony.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
18. Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud throwing here on first. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ow, what's that? 118. What's that? 19 seconds.
Here's Stroud again. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Dumps it off to his running back. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Baker out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Working inside the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, alert 33. 20. Up.
Baker now off to play fake. The throw is caught. And they'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Under. Alert the hot.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's complete to the rookie out of Iowa State. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go, let's go. 11. Hey, south. Hey.
From the gun, Stroud escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as a play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain, but that feels like a sack for those defenders.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
All right.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans facing 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that? White, Tony. Hey, uno more. Buggy. Under.
Shotgun now, first round. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Brought in, inside the 20. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
18. What's that?
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that? Look the hot.
Here's Stroud. He brings it in. It's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
All right. 118.
Mixon has the Houston touchdown. The Texans get some late points and the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They take the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Sending the tight end in motion left. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner And really importantly is a check down outlet on short throws.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They send a man in motion. From the 18 on second down. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Mayfield now from the gun. This throw is caught. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Eight yards to go as they get set on second and goal.
Hey, alert! Hey, alert 34, 180. 50. Up. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Third and goal, defense electing to play this from the nickel.
King, 180. Real. Run.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey, King. Hey, uno more.
Throwing is Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight ends. So second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. 118. 19 seconds. South. Under.
Now it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Speed left. Where's the high? 11. Why Tony? Run.
Stroud. He fires one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look. Shifley didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. On the give, this is Irving. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Regular. 180.
Baker now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
King. 180.
Baker now. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Here's the give to Irving. Escapes a defender. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
180! One time!
They give to Irving, left side. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on fourth down.
180!
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on fourth. They'll run here following the penalty. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. On the move, headed right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Oh, hey. 118! What's that?
Stroud completes it quick. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains!
That's good.
Got to move their chains!
Houston
Build momentum and
Texans.
keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Oh, hey. 118! What's that?
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ah, what's that? 118! What's that? Go. Hey, south.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that? 11. Look to hot. Drop to the right. Drop to the right.
Here's Stroud now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
18. What's that? Hey, uno. Speed left. White, Tony. Hey, uno Mars.
Looking to throw. He connects downfield. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tony.
Going right side, mixing with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player, and that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
18. What's that?
On play action, here's Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
18. 19 Texas. Hey, south. 11.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
All right. Look to hot.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. From 37 yards in the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive starts with a carry by White. They'll cobble together a yard there. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there and make that stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. When the best of them make it look oh so easy.
First and 10, it's a give to White. Past midfield to the 45. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Hey, alert 33. Pistol. Watch out.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Not on the same page with his tight end. It's 2nd and goal. White will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
10-yard loss.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Here we go. South.
Trying again following the sack. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Clean breakup on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
On the quick, right? Okay.
Here's Stroud. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Chubb running out of the gun. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
All right. 18. Okay. 11.
Working inside the red zone. To the sideline. Collins brings it in. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Another swap.
They're running from the gun with Chubb. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
For the field goal, a 25-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Baker. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 41. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. Oh, he lost the football. Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. This one intended for the running back. And that makes it 2nd and long.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long. Motion man sent left. Here we go. 2nd and very long. Buys time, rolling right. Now Incomplete on second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They kick the running back in motion. He's back to throw. Catch made underneath by the back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 38. This could decide things. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground. Here's White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Buccaneers holding a 4-point lead. All right, here we go. 2nd down. caught by Godwin on the slant. And the Buccaneers get that first down, and that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. White trying this straight ahead. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Again, this is White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season.